Alright, so the vocab for Chapter 4, Lesson 1 is rate of change, which is a ratio that describes an average of how much one quantity changes with respect to a change in another quantity. So this is basically change in y divided by change in x. Next is the slope, and the slope is the ratio of change in the y coordinates, which is the rise, to the change in the x coordinates, which is run, as you move from the positive slash negative. So in example 1, we need to find the rate of change and explain what it is. So first we have to find which one is the x and y, and I've already written it here. But the y variable is dependent on x, so x doesn't matter to y, but y matters to x. So we know that x is going to be the number of computer games, because you can have as many computer games as you want to need. And the total cost is going to vary differently depending on what the computer game is or whatever. So the total cost is y. Next, you need to find the rate of change, and you can use the expression that has been found, which is rate of change y all over rate of change x. So next you're going to want to plug the numbers they give to you. So 78 over 2, and that's the division, so it's going to be 78 divided by 2, and then 2 goes into 7 3 times, 6, and you get 1, 18, 39. So now you know 78 over 2, the rate of change is 39. Next you're going to want to go divide 156 and 4. Find if it's you get the same answer, and 4 goes into 15 3 times, so you get 12. Subtract those, you get 3, 36, and then 4 goes into 36 9 times. So you know that 156 over 4 also equals 39. So far you have the same rate of change. Next is 234 divided by 6. 6 goes into 23 3 times, 18. That's going to give you 23 minus 6 is 5. And down with the 4, you get 9. And now 9 times 6 is 54, so that equals 0. So your rate of change is that every computer game that is multiplied by 2, there is an increase of $78. So in example 2, they give you a carnival ride, and you have to find the number of attendants, or a carnival, and you have to find the number of attendants for these years. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the rate of change, and the x is, or the y is going to be the change in attendance, because it varies depending on the year, and the year is time, so it's always going to be x. So what you're going to do is you're going to put values, but first you need to know what's the new and the old, because you're going to want to do the new minus the old for the equation divided by the new minus old. So you're going to take 81.8 for 1998 and subtract it from 78.8 and divide everything by the 2 years here, 1998, 1996, minus 1996, which is going to equal, this is going to equal 3, and this is going to equal 2. So now you know the rate of change for these 2 years is 3 over 2. Next you're going to find the rate of change here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take also these two values. Do it over here. 92.4 minus 84.6 divided by 2002 minus 2000 is going to equal, now you're going to get 7.8 all over 2. Now you know the rate of change here. So now you know the two rate of changes, you can compare these two, and you can say over the 2-year period, attendance, because it's 2 years because you have both two denominators here and here. Attendance increased 7.8 million for a rate of change of 3.9 million. Okay, so in example 3, we need to first find the slope and then plot the points on the line and draw a line. So to find the slope, you're going to use the equation to find slope, which is y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So first you're going to plot the points, or first you're going to input the ordered pairs into here, and then plot the points. So first, to know which one is x1 and x2 and y1 and y2, the first ordered pair is x1 and y1, so x1, y1, x2, y2. So next we're going to plot 3 points in this equation. So y2, 6, minus y1, 4, all over x2, 5, minus x1, 1. And then you're going to subtract these, and you're going to get 2 over 4, or 1 half. Now that you found the slope, you're going to plot the points in the line. So x1, y1, so 1 and 4, 1, and up on the y, 1, 2, 3, 4, here. And then the next point, 5, 6, so 5 on the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here. Okay, now when finding the slope, 1 half is going to be rise over run. What that means is you're going to start here on this point, and you're going to rise 1 and go over 2. So here's the point here. Rise 1 and go over 2. And you know that the line works because it matches up with here and here. So rise 1 and over 2. Rise 1 over 2. Rise 1 over 2. There's the last point. And then you're going to draw the line. Here. Just like that. Good job. Okay, so in example 4, again we need to find the slope, but this time we're going to have a negative slope. So the line will be going this way. So again, to find the slope, y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And now plug the ordered pairs, x1, y1, x2, y2. 1 minus 4 all over 5 minus 2, which is going to equal negative 3 over 3 equals negative 1. So now you have your slope. Notice it's just a whole number, so what you're going to want to do is put it over a fraction. So now you have negative 1 over 1, which is still rise over run now. So next you're going to plot the points. So x is 2, y is 4, so up 4 here. Next, x2 is 5, y2 is 1, plot the points here. And now you're going to want to start at the higher point and go down. So rise, so down 1. Now down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, and up 1 to the left, up 1 to the left. So when it's negative, you're going to go up to the left. When it's positive, you go up to the right. Next, draw your line. Handy dandy ruler. Points are aligned all together. And draw. So in example 5 again, we're going to find the slope. And this time it's going to have a zero slope. So it means that the line will be going this way because there's no rise or run. So again, x1 or y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1 is how to find slope. So x1 is here because it's the first order pair, and y1 is here because it's the first y, x2 for the second x, and y2 for the second y. And for these, so 3 minus 3 all over 4 minus 2. That's the 3. Minus 2 equals 0 over 2, or simply 0. So now to graph these, you're going to graph the points on the line. So for the first one, 2 is the x and y is 3. And 4 is the y, or is the x and y is 3. And notice how I'm saying, and since your slope is 0, it's all on the 3 x-axis. So here, 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 and even there. Okay, so in example 6, we're again going to find the slope, but this time we're going to have an undefined slope, which means the line's going to be traveling all up and down the y-axis. So again, to find the slope, x is on the bottom, x2 minus x1, and on top, y2 minus y1. And then again, ordered pair is the first ordered pair is the 1, so x1 and y1, and x2 and y2. Good. So put these numbers into the equation, so 2 minus 3 all over 4 minus 4. It's going to equal negative 1 over 0. And this is undefined because anything divided by 0 is undefined because you can't divide something by 0. So next you're going to plot the points on the line. So 4 and 3, so x-axis 4, up 3, and 4 and 2, over 4, and up 2. So right here. And now all of the line is all up and down this y-axis on 4. So here, 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 here. Lastly, here. And then you're going to plot the point on the line.